Welcome, fifth graders. Welcome to lesson 7.8. And today's question is, what pattern is followed when multiplying whole numbers by 1/10, 100th, and 1,000th? And thousandth. It's a very identified pattern that I want you to be familiar with when multiplying by decimals, especially these decimals here in particular. Okay, but let's start off with some review, of what we worked on with lesson 7.7. So we've got 0.007 times 60. Then we have 0.17 times 81. And then your final review problem, 940 times 0.2. Alright, so pause the video, solve the problems, and when you're done, restart the video and check and see how you did. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how we did. First off, we've got 0.007 times 60. We're going to multiply by the zeros, by the 0, and go, and I can just go blah blah blah, and I'm going to multiply by the 6, so I'm going to start off in the tens column because I'm technically multiplying by 60 here. 60 times 7 is 42. Carry the 4. 6 times 0 is 0 plus 4, and then fill in the rest of zeros. Now I'm going to add those together. 0, 2, 4, and I'm going to fill with zeros. Now I'm going to count and see how many decimal points, how many spots to the right. I have 1, 2, 3, because here's my decimal point. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my decimal point right here, and I'm going to erase my squiggly lines here, and I'm going to fill that in with the 0. So the answer is 0.42 or 42 hundredths, and if I want, I could get rid of this 0 once the decimal point has been placed. Alright, now let's look at 17 hundredths times 81. First I'm going to let's multiply this out. First I'm going to multiply by 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. Now I'm going to be multiplying by 80, so I have to start in the tens column here. 8 times 7 is 56. Write down the 6, carry the 5. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 is going to give me 13. Now I'm going to add those together. 7 plus x, 6 plus 1 is 7. 3 plus 0, 1 plus 0. And now when I look up, I have 2 spaces to the right of my decimal point, because that's right here, and I'm going to make sure 2 spaces, and my decimal point is going to go right there. So 13 and 77 hundredths. Alright, for a final problem, we have 940 times 2 tenths. Let's switch colors here to lovely blue. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. And then 2 times 9 is going to give me 18. I don't have to bother multiplying by 0 because we know everything is going to be 0. So then I need to know how many spots to the right of the decimal point. Decimal point's right here, and there's 1 spot. So I need to make sure there's 1 spot, and I put my decimal point right there. The answer is 188. Now hopefully you got these 3 problems correct. If not, check and see where you made your error. Was it a multiplication error, or was it because you didn't understand the process? If you didn't understand the process, please go see Mr. Winkleman right now. If you just messed up multiplication, please learn your multiplication facts. Alright, we'll stop there, and then we'll move on to get ready for the next video, which is lesson, 7.8b, and we're going to start learning about multiplying by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001.